Warning, the following show is not, I repeat, not financial advice. It is a review of my adventures into day trading and for entertainment purposes only. Investing carries extreme financial and emotional risk. Do not attempt or recreate anything you see in the show. Today is June 5, 2025, and this is episode 5. Hello and happy-ish Friday. I don't know, it's been a bit of a rough week over here, so I hope yours is better than mine. Our little buddy that's laying right here, her name's Harley, and she's had some tummy issues this week, and it's been rough. So this is day 3, I think. So hopefully we're on the upswing. We started at the front end, we're moving towards the back end. So hopefully today is the last day, and tomorrow will be somewhat close to back to normal. Anyway, let's start with a story so far style recap. Basically, I'm starting out with about $780 as I'm documenting my adventures into day trading. Right now, I'm trying to build up my investment capital so that way there's enough money there to be able to make quick trades and make a decent amount of money, which you really can't do with $780. So right now, I'm kind of having to hit a home run every single trade. But anyway, so you get the gist. The idea is to do this long term, hopefully to do it as a living, if not at least part of my living. And so, yeah, that's the story so far. So let's dive right into it, and we're going to get to my trade review. This is the one having bad tummy troubles. She's really cute and very sad right now. She's usually much happier. Right there. So I finally sold QBTS. I know, finally. It's been that one's been hanging on for a while. I bought in at the first time around I bought into 56 shares at 13.93 and sold at 17.66, which was a tidy profit of $208. Since I did so well on my first trade, I decided to re-up QBTS, and I bought back in for 50 shares. Unfortunately, FOMO got the best of me, and I bought in high at 19.49. And finally clicked the sell button today, just like you should click the subscribe button right now. In the end, I sold for $18. That's a loss of $149 per share. Not great, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm still up. I'm still over $134 from where I started. And that definitely beats my 1 to 5% profit margin that I'm hoping for on each trade. I'm definitely taking this one as a lesson learned. So next, let's get into my stock hunt. Stock Hunt is brought to you by me and my webcomic called Bello. It's a comic strip set in a small deli that focuses on the humorous banter between Bello, his co-workers, and their customers. I publish every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you can find it on your social of choice or at bellobear.com. All the links are below. I hope you enjoy reading it as much as I do creating it. Okay, back to the show. In this segment, I'm always looking for a new stock to investigate, something that I can put on my long-term watch list. And this time around, we've got EVTL, aka Vertical Aerospace Limited. They're an aerospace and technology company that engages in designing, manufacturing, and selling zero operating emission electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. Pretty interesting stuff. They were founded in 2016 and are headquartered in Bristol, Great Britain. And the key points are electric aircraft, vertical takeoff, and close to commercial development. The 180-day chart looks interesting. The low was a hair under 276 and a high of $16 at the beginning of the year. Lately, it's been hanging around $5. I like this one because it's budget friendly. What I don't like is that it's pretty flat day to day. There's not much volatility there for us to really make any money on it right now. I think this one is something we got to keep an eye on the news for. So if they have some great company news, that the stock is definitely going to go up. So it's at least worth putting into the long-term watch list. So now let's get to my short list. Here I like to pick 3 to 4 stocks for my long-term trade list. It's a good way for me to prep for the next trade. That way I'm not going into the trading day blind and just randomly trying to pick something. Today we're starting with MNTN. It IPO'd a couple weeks ago, so we don't have a ton of data to go on. The low was 2076 on opening day, and the high reached 3249 the next day. Now it's settling around $24. Now that I'm looking at it again, I'm not sure about this one being on my short list. That said, if there's some news about the company, maybe it's worth a dive in. We'll keep it on the list just in case. Being so new, anything could set this thing off. Next up, we have HIMS. It had a 20-day high of 67.42 and a low of 48.56. It is a little on the high side for my budget, but if I can get in at about 50 bucks and then sell for $54 to $55, that would be pretty good. And the last one for today is GCT. It had a 20-day high of 1977 and a low of 1404. Looks like I probably should have gotten in on this one a few days ago. Realistically, I want to get in around 1770 or less. It does feel like it's set up for a bit of a sell-off, so I might be able to get in around the price I want. So that's my shortlist for the next trading day. Keep in mind, I'm not married to any of these, and depending on how the market is doing or these individual stocks, I may pivot completely, but I like having it as a starting point. So finally, let's get to the bottom line. So I started this day trading adventure with $783.26. Currently, I'm at $719.55, and it's down a little bit because of me going back in on QBTS and buying high like a big dummy. Remember, no FOMO, ever, ever. But even at that, I'm still up $134.29, which is pretty darn good for two trades with a minimum amount of money to invest. So I'm pretty happy about that. Well, that's it for today. That's episode 5 in the books. Please, please, please do me a favor and hit the like button. It's the thumbs up button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more adventures into day trading. Okay, bye.